Dubai, happy Galentine's Day. Welcome to the Lovin Dubai show. Massa is dressed suitably. She forgot to give me the memo.
Honestly, I realized it this morning.
So rude. Our top story for you today, a 10-year blue visa is launching in the UAE.
And a Seaglider cuts Dubai to Abu Dhabi travel time in just 30 minutes.
Emirates has addressed the viral YouTube claims about firing crew members over videos.
And you can win up to 300 dirhams for every kilogram you lose.
In today's rapid weather report, it's partly cloudy with temperatures ranging from 21 to 33 degrees. Did it feel like summer this morning? Yes, it did. And now I'm so toasty. Sad. Yesterday I'm freezing, today I'm toasty.
I was so sad when I got out of my car and I wasn't freezing cold. I'm like, oh, it's happening. The temperatures are increasing. No.
It's not good.
No, it's not a good sign.
I'm never happy. It's like it's either too hot or too cold. Like when is that April 4th just right date?
Maybe in March it's the best one for sunsets because it's not too cold and it's not too hot.
Just time for a right jacket. Yeah. If you see Miss Congeniality, you'll get that reference. Someone's giving us shade for being late today. Why are you late today? Adeno is asking technical issues.
I'm so sorry. But at least it's Galentine's. It's a happy day today, please.
Happy Galentine's Day.
Happy Galentine's!
We don't know the origins of the date, but it's the day before Valentine's Day. We don't. Actually, it began on Park and Recreation, which was a TV show. It started as like a funny trend, and now
it's becoming a
celebrate
trend.
it, such as yourself.
I'm celebrating tomorrow, actually, not today. So I know tomorrow is the actual Valentine's Day, but no ring.
So what are you celebrating? In case people didn't know, Massa's not married.
I'm not married.
So what are you doing on Valentine's Day?
So we're doing a little picnic by the beach. We're doing games. We're cake decorating. We might get mini canvas. We'll paint. I'm gonna get a heart, and we're gonna start breaking it. So we're gonna remember all the men that treated us really badly, and we're gonna break the heart because it just signifies something. And we're gonna have vases. We're gonna have rose petals on the floor. Everything.
This sounds like the day that you wanted to do it with your friends in the garden and no one would do it.
Yeah.
Now they're all coming together. Are people in relationships invited?
Yeah, they are. They're ditching their men for this, actually.
They're ditching their men on Valentine's Day?
Yes. They're like, no, Valentine's just so much better. But they're meeting their men either 15th or 16th. Can you imagine? Dedication.
Yeah, because it's Friday night.
Sorry, tonight.
So if you were in a relationship, which day do you think has more gravitas? And I put this question to everyone. Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day?
I think they both have a different feeling to it, don't you think? Like, you're in a relationship. Would you rather have a Galentine's or a Valentine's or both?
Valentine's.
Valentine's. But which
Like,
matter more?
I'm not too materialistic on the you have to go over the top. Like, I don't know if you saw the video we posted yesterday of probably about 100,000 rose petals in someone's apartment. I think that's over the top. And I do think you should express love every day. However, love is everything. And your life partner is everything. And who you choose to spend your life with, that person is everything. So a day to celebrate that person.
True.
Amazing. And another day to have a bestie day, also amazing.
Also amazing.
Do they have to be in conflict? I don't think so.
No, they shouldn't be.
Like, why does it need to be like the day before? Like, have a besties day. We'll go down to Besties Cafe in Alsea and like do the besties thing. And that could be for any friendships that you want to celebrate.
I remember, like, I think it was 2 years ago, it wasn't last year. I had a Galentine's event, okay? And my friends, were sending pictures to their boyfriends. They're like, no, you're going to have to up this. I have to do better. I have high expectations now because I did everything.
Yes.
Everything. The rose petals, the candles, the games, the cake, the food, everything.
Well, this is the thing, and I genuinely mean this, that if we, and I don't mean to gender stereotype here, but men typically plan the proposals. Like, if the women plan the proposals, let me tell you, it would be Instagram's dream. It would be a marketer's dream because we would just do everything. Could you imagine? That's why weddings are so extra, because it's like we're let loose.
That's our only chance, though. That's why we go all out for Galentine's. I love Galentine's. You know what? It's my favorite. New Year's and Galentine's is my favorite event of the year.
I want to see a video of you and your friends breaking that heart, because I just think I want to see.
You're gonna hear names.
I want to see you burning effigies.
We might paint our some of the X's also. We might paint X's. So.
Paint them.
But then deform them, yeah.
Oh, poor guys. However, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and we're going to have on the show Christina Maction. She's been on the show before. She is a matchmaker to millionaires and billionaires, but she's also a dating coach. So if you have dating questions, relationship questions, we'll have a question box live later. You can drop that in on our stories, and we will get those answered for you tomorrow on the show. Let's jump into our top stories today. UAE launches 10-year blue visas, and it's up for grabs for environmental changemakers. Is that you? Because you could get that 10-year visa.
At the World Government Summit happening this week, the UAE launched a 10-year residency permit for people making a real impact in protecting the environment. From marine conservation to clean air tech, this visa is all about celebrating sustainability champions.
The first phase is rolling out now with 20 global sustainability leaders already getting the visa. It happened at the World Government Summit. And this move follows the UAE's big push for climate action, climate change, especially since after we hosted COP28 last year.
And do you want a 10-year visa? If you're working on protecting land, sea, air, or advancing sustainable technology, you might be eligible. People can apply via the ICP website or be nominated by a UAE authority.
I think it's a great move because it reminds us as people, if anyone wants that 10-year visa, this is another avenue. So if you can't get it because you're a creator, if you can't get it because you own a property less over 2 million,
you can still get it.
You can still get it if you're an environmental change maker.
If you're an overachiever also, you can still get a visa.
But 10 years?
10 years? Do you recycle?
I think this begs the question that no, in comparison to, like, in Ireland, growing up, I think it was encouraged by law, so I haven't been there 10 years, so tell me if I'm wrong. But at home, we had 3 bins.
Yeah.
And I think the government provided the bins, and it was like one for your food waste,
Sure.
one for your plastics and your recyclable goods, and then one for your general waste. So those 3 bins went out separately, and then they go into separate bins where they're transported to recycling plants in other countries in Ireland, I'm not sure. So, do I recycle here?
No, not really. But I think we need to impose that like garbages here in our houses. We have it outside though.
They are outside. So there's places for bottles.
Yeah, bottles.
I do bottle drops every now and then. But for the cardboard and stuff that comes into my home on a daily basis, I'm kind of calling myself out here because I know it's not a great thing, but right now I don't.
But you can recreate it. You can do something with them, like DIY it.
Yeah, maybe.
My dad never allows me to throw away those cardboards.
Really?
He always reuses them. I don't know, he finds ways. He finds ways, this man. God bless him, but he finds ways to use those cardboards all the time.
So what do you reuse them for?
Every time there's something new, sometimes he plants something with them. He uses it as a plant, like plant it above it. Sometimes he'll use it to, I don't know, build something like a little cage for the cats.
Get your dad the 10-year visa. He's an environmental change maker. Oh no, but that's a really nice thing. And I think the more that we think about how we can reuse our materials rather than chucking them in the bin,
exactly.
I think it's amazing.
I don't know, he always finds ways. And he makes like a little cage for the stray cats also.
Oh.
Because when we move houses, we have this stray cat that we have her every time we move a house. So she comes with us.
Okay, so she's
not technically our cat.
I think she's... Someone's going to tell them you've got a cat. Like if she's got a medical bill, you're probably going to look after
but she doesn't live with us though.
She lives outside.
But we pay for the medical bills though.
So when you move, what's going to happen to her?
We're going to carry her in a cardboard box.
Yeah, and she'll be there. One thing that would be great is if the buildings could have 2 separate chutes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So we already have 2 separate chutes, but it's for general waste overall. If one could be for plastics recycling and then the other just for general waste, that would be ideal.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, by the way. I didn't think this. Maybe outside our houses we need to have another garbage.
But maybe this facilitates the conversation. So much happening at World Government Summit in Dubai right now. We believe Elon Musk is really taking the stage virtually. We know he's busy in America at the moment. But also amazing announcements on the transport front.
So the Seaglider is that cuts time from Dubai to Abu Dhabi to just 30 minutes will officially be here. So the Seaglider, a new hybrid aircraft boat, could soon cut the travel time between Abu Dhabi and Dubai to just 30 minutes for only 165 dirhams, which is cheaper than taxis. With 98% of UAE residents excited about this fast, eco-friendly transport option, it's a no surprise.
Look at the pictures.
It looks so cool.
So cool. So it's called the Seaglider. And it's set to offer a futuristic way to travel, flying just above the water at speeds of 180 miles per hour. Prototypes are already being tested. It was announced at the World Government Summit, and they expect this to roll out in the next 2 years. And that's according to Billy Thielheimer, who's the founder and CEO of Regent Craft, who made the big announcement.
Affordable, sustainable, and faster than a helicopter, the Seaglider could revolutionize how people travel between those 2 cities, boosting tourism, business, and green initiative across the UAE.
And if you're tuning in every day asking about the new travel updates, and there seems to be something new every day, there is. Last week we spoke about 30 minutes train between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. That's happening. Yesterday we spoke about the rail bus, also announced at the
rail train, rail buses,
and
the Seaglider.
And this is privately owned, so not a government initiative, but very, very
it looks
cool.
so cool and looks so fast. If you watch the videos, it's so fast.
180
it looks so fun.
miles per hour. What's that in kilometers?
Yeah.
I get confused.
Like I feel like I will just use it for fun.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna be on a Seaglider.
This could be the commute.
This can be the commute.
It could be the commute between Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it would ease it for people who want to live in Dubai but have jobs in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
It'd be easier for them.
Or who want to live in
Abu Dhabi, but to come to Dubai for
but
the
more
weekend.
likely live in Dubai but have jobs in Abu Dhabi, because a lot of people do that commute.
Yeah.
And it's quite long. It's like maybe an
2
hour.
hours even, you know. Sometimes it can take up to 2 hours if you live
a while.
in the city. This can be no excuse for my friend. She lives in Abu Dhabi, and every time I tell her come visit us this weekend, no, it's a long ride. No excuse.
Get on this.
Get on this Seaglider.
It looks, but I wonder if it would become part and parcel of a daily commute, because it's too, it feels like a touristic thing.
Yeah, if it's a one-time thing, I think it would be fairly cheap, let's say. But
165 dirham.
But if
what they're
it's
saying.
every day, I think rail trains and rail
train
buses
would be
can be
better.
more cheap. Can be more cheaper than those. Yeah.
Well, so if you want to live in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, or maybe your partner, significant other, mum, dad, or bestie, and you want to live together, there are multiple new options to get from Emirates to
Multiple. There are no
Emirates.
excuses, and no one has to make compromises anymore. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. However, you can do whatever you want talking about transport. You cannot do whatever you want at work, which leads us into our next story.
So Emirates addresses viral YouTube claims on crew firing. So Emirates has addressed rumors about firing a cabin crew over a viral YouTube video. The video, posted in May 2024 by a content creator and a crew member, gave a behind-the-scenes look at life as an Emirates staff. Shortly after, TikTok was flooded with claims that the airline has dismissed so featured in the video.
However, Now we have the real story. Emirates has responded, stating that they were aware of the video. They had conducted an internal investigation at the time, and a spokesperson confirmed that no crew members were fired as a result. This is, no offense to TikTok and Gen Z, but this is a Gen Z TikTok conversation. Someone says one thing, and then everyone's like, it happened, it happened, it happened, it happened, it happened.
It's typical
Didn't
of Gen
happen.
Zs.
No one got fired. And then these videos of like these empty planes going around because all the crew got fired. TikTok, you're better than that. You're better than that.
I am so sorry, by the way, but it's typical TikTok attitude where people just spark something and they start spreading rumors all over the internet, okay? And it will start people talking and everyone just wants to get views. So this person, I'm sure this person just wants to get views. That's why they posted the video.
No idea what's going on.
Maybe because the airplane was too early, maybe the flight was too little, you don't know. And
yeah,
boarded
it's
it
just
first.
on the flight, early doors.
Yeah, this person just really wants views and that's why they posted it. It's just a typical TikTok attitude.
But what I would say is, like, when you look at the title of the video, and I'm not too deep into the story.
It puts it in a good light, like it's cute. It's like, oh, Emirates crew member, it's cute.
But it says the things you don't see as a passenger, and let's remove Emirates from this. If you're an employee of a company and you're putting up a video on social media, and like Emirates is a brand name, but like if you're an employee of Lovin Dubai, right? Like imagine if this was flip reversed, or name a company, Tim Hortons. What a cute company. And you put behind the scenes working at Lovin Dubai, things they don't want you to see. Like that's engaging because people want to see the dirt. So no one was fired in terms of this video. However, you can't call out your employer.
You can't call out
social
your employer.
media.
I think this is a given though. Like you can't call out your employer. That's just puts
It's
them
not
in a
going to
bad
go
light.
down well.
Yeah, for you especially.
Yeah, it doesn't look great for future employers either. Like imagine you want to get employed by another airline.
And they're like, oh, did you just expose the other airline? You're going to do the same for us.
It's not going to work out.
It's not going to work out. But I think doing content and behind this, it doesn't have to be something negative, but going behind the scenes, it's interesting. It gets people interested. So they see it both ways, in the front of the camera, of what people see on a normal basis, and behind the scenes. I think it can increase engagement if it was put in a good light.
True. I think it depends on the company though.
It depends on the company.
So we put a question on our WhatsApp, on our stories before we went live, and I couldn't get the up-to-date answer, but it was, would your boss mind if you made a TikTok at work? And the answer opportunities are, I would never, it's encouraged, or I don't have TikTok. And that's kind of the summary at the moment.
If you're a media company or marketing company, then you definitely should go for it.
They won't mind.
They don't mind.
They're probably saying TikTok strategy.
Yes, it gets views, it gets people engaged. It's really good for the company. I see a lot of real estate agencies doing it.
I think they've got like social media teams, these real estate agents.
A lot. And they hop on those TikTok trends also.
Yeah, true. Real estate's a big one for the social media marketing.
So they're competing with the media companies. Consultancy, I can't see consultancy doing this.
No, you can't
It's
see.
professional.
You can't see the corporate environment doing it.
It's professional.
Like, I don't think you'd get away with it. Like, in our office, I could turn a corner and people are making a TikTok. It could happen. I wouldn't be surprised. I could go into the bathroom and people are making a TikTok. That's what you're doing. That's fine. But I think in corporates...
In corporates, no, it's weird if you do it in corporates. And imagine if I want to hire this consultancy agency and I'm seeing their employees doing TikToks, I'm like, I'm not going to take them seriously.
I don't know, yeah. It's because it's like, it's meant to be more of a very professional environment.
Strict environment.
Where like no mistakes are made.
My brother works in consultancy and I work in media, so he always makes fun of me and the type of content I don't know. He says, you guys, and he says, this is not corporate, just like how we had that comment. It's not corporate. This is not how offices should be, because we always make TikToks. I'm like, no, it's just a different field.
It's a different field because I think in real estate industry, if you need to brand build, social media
brand
is
awareness
important.
is really important.
But if you are a bank, they don't need to reach.
No, they don't need to reach
on a corporate level, when the clients are like billion-dollar industries, they're not trying to reach a younger audience who are on TikTok. We are real estate.
Is so important though.
Social media is important. I agree.
It's a pillar of everything, by the way. It's a pillar for everything. You can't have a business if you don't have social media.
True. Even construction. I'd like to see some construction TikToks. But the majority of people said they don't have TikTok. I think you're lying.
Who doesn't have TikTok? You have TikTok. Everyone has TikTok.
Doesn't everyone have it? But like I don't post on it, but
You
I
don't
have it.
Yeah, but like everyone has TikToks.
Right? Well, the majority are saying they don't. So anyone watching, are we wrong on this?
What are people saying?
Asmir says, new advertising is so dramatic. This is why I don't want women's in business. Good thing.
Bro.
I'm confused.
What?
I'm going to disregard that comment and we're going to move into our next
next
story. Okay, this happens annually and you can win up to 300 dirham for every kilogram you lose. If you've been looking for a reason to kickstart your fitness journey, this is it. So it's called the RAK Biggest Weight Loss Challenge. It comes every year. It's back for its 5th year. And guess what? You can actually get paid for shedding extra kilos.
Exactly. So up to 300 dirhams per kilogram lost. The challenge runs for 12 weeks from February 21st to May 22nd. And registration is totally free. And this year they added an exciting new category. Families can now compete together to win big.
So let's break it down for you if you're interested. There are 2 categories. You've got physical and virtual. In the physical category, you'll need to check in for official weigh-ins at RAK Hospital, and the top male and female winners can take home cash prizes of 300 dirham, 200 dirham or 100 dirham per kilogram lost. Or in the virtual category, so if you don't want to go off to the hospital, you can weigh in at a local clinic, and instead of cash, you could win staycations, health packages, dining vouchers, and even gym memberships.
So here's where it gets even more competitive. There's a corporate team challenge where the top 10 employees with the highest average weight loss will win as a team. So schools are also in the action with staff teams of 10 or more competing. It records the lowest average BMI for the kids.
So what do you think? Would you drop us a message in the comments? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this one.
What a way to encourage people to lose weight, though.
If needed, right?
If needed, yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder how it begins, because you must have like a certain BMI that's healthy, because you don't want to start on a lower BMI, I guess. But it's a great initiative. I love the competitive spirit. But so we've promoted this every year, and the whole purpose is lose weight takes because so many health factors come in with weight. Exactly. Sneaky way that people could lose weight.
Ozempic and Mounjaro.
Yeah.
But I think they'll make it clear before they get into this competition that using injections is not allowed.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but how will they find out?
Yeah, I know. We don't.
Don't give them ideas.
Don't give them ideas. No, I think like in the competitive spirit, no one would actually go into this with the mindset that I'll pretend to do it properly and then no one would do that.
This is reminding me of a very old show. I don't know if you remember it. The Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love this show. I used to love looking at their transformation. It was so nice.
Some of the TV shows we had watched before, The Biggest Loser, did you ever see the Swan one?
The Swan?
What was it called?
Which one? Let me see.
No, but it was a bit problematic because they would turn someone, they would give them loads of surgery.
Oh, the Swan? No, I didn't watch this, but it looks problematic.
It was problematic, yeah.
Swan plastic surgery TV nightmare. Oh, that's a dark side of it. Oh.
Yeah, but that's going to get you clicks to watch it.
Yeah.
Put the dark side in front of any YouTube video, you'll get clicks. Like the dark side of my journey to work.
The dark side of Tokyo. The dark
side of Tokyo. You're like, I want to know what that is.
Yeah.
Great clickbait tips. P. Matt is asking, is there a RAK hospital in Dubai? We have to go to the RAK to give. There's no RAK hospital in Dubai, I don't think. But if you want to do it virtually, P. Matt, you can. You just have to go to a local clinic. But check the name of the competition, RAK Biggest Loser, and you'll get the information on their website.
I think it's a really nice initiative that they're doing. This is encouraging people to stay healthier and be on the healthier side, especially for kids. I think because with the widespread of using processed foods and junk food, kids are becoming addicted to this. And I think before we had a bit of a stricter diet, but nowadays I'm seeing a lot of kids being let loose and eating whatever they want.
I remember seeing, it's so easy to say, if I have kids, they'll eat healthy. But I remember when I was teaching back in the the good old days, there would be some of the kids' lunch boxes. It's like entirely processed food, and of course it is, because like some of the you've got like 6 kids in your family, and some of the families like big families, and and then they've got like their bread, their just like a whole thing of just like bread and processed food, and you're like, that's not healthy.
Not healthy.
Then it's tricky on the parents as well.
It's so tricky on the parents, and sometimes, by the way, like our organic food and healthy food can be a little bit expensive for people. That's why they just use processed and junk food. But I think this is a really good initiative to help people.
It's a good reminder.
Stay healthy.
Because then if you win the money, you can
invest it.
you can buy healthy food.
Buy healthy food.
Why am I craving a burger? Anyway, so that is the RAC Biggest Weight Loss Challenge. It's back again, kicking off on February 21st. If you'd like to get involved, that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you, Massa.
Thank you, Casey.
And we'll be back with you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Have a beautiful Valentine's Day. And like we said, if you have questions for Valentine's Day, there'll be a story in our stories. There'll be a question box in our stories later on today.